Beetlejuice 2, plot, cast and date for Michael Keaton's sequel. Someone must have said his name 3 times because everyone's favorite bio-exorcist is returning to the big screen in Beetlejuice 2. It's been 35 years since Tim Burton's sophomore movie Beetlejuice first hit cinemas, with stand-up comedian turned actor Michael Keaton stealing scenes as the film's titular ghost with the most. In the intervening years, Keaton's show-stripping and highly quotable performance has become one of his most beloved and well-remembered performances, which is saying a lot for the guy who went on to deliver one of the most iconic Batman performances ever. A sequel to Burton's movie, which also starred Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara and a hauntingly memorable use of Harry Belafonte's earworm track Day-O, has been long rumored ever since, with many potential ideas kicking around with various writers attached. However, with 2023 CinemaCon appearing to confirm its existence, Beetlejuice 2 looks like it's not only a hard reality but a film that will soon be conjured into the realm of the living. Here's what we know about it so far. Warner Brothers is currently hard at work developing Beetlejuice 2, but the company has yet to reveal any solid details, which means a potential realized date is still very much up in the air. If you're somehow unaware of 1988's original, it followed Adam, Alec Baldwin, and Barbara, Geena Davis, a young couple who move into a new house and proceed to quickly kick the bucket. As if realizing their dead wasn't bad enough, the duo are further distraught when they discover a new family has moved into their new family home. In order to help usher Delia, Catherine O'Hara, Charles, Jeffrey Jones, and Lydia Ryder out, Adam and Barbara call upon the help of infamous bio-exorcist and undead nuisance Beetlejuice, but their scheme doesn't exactly go to plan. Ideas for Beetlejuice 2 go way back to 1990 when Burton reportedly hired the help of Mars Attacks screenwriter Jonathan Gems to pen a sequel entitled Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian. Gems later told horror movie mag Fangoria that Tim thought it would be funny to match the surfing backdrop of a beach movie with some sort of German expressionism, because they're totally wrong together. Plot-wise, this undeveloped follow-up was said to follow Lydia in Hawaii, where her parents are hoping to open a resort before Beetlejuice returns, foils their plans and wins a surfing contest using supernatural magic. Thankfully, this exotic sequel never panned out, with Burton instead shifting his focus onto 1992's Batman Returns instead. That's not to say the director gave up on the concept though. Over the years, a number of writers were hired to retool the same concept, including Clerks director Kevin Smith before Abraham Lincoln. Vampire Hunter scribe Seth Grahame-Smith was hired to dream up an entirely new vision for Beetlejuice 2. Having previously worked with Burton on his 2012 Dark Shadows adaptation, Grahame-Smith was reportedly determined to write a film that wasn't just a cash-in exercise and even met with Keaton to discuss returning to the role. "We talked for a couple of hours and talked about big picture stuff. It's a priority for Warner Brothers. It's a priority for Tim. Michael's been wanting to do it for 20 years and he'll talk to anybody about it who will listen," he told Shock Till You Drop in a since-archived interview. This new idea was reportedly set in real time, 26 or 27 years after the events of 1988's original. Ryder threw further fire on the sequel speculation in 2013, telling the Daily Beast that, "I'm kind of sworn to secrecy but it sounds like it might be happening. It's 27 years later, and I have to say, I love Lydia Dietz so much." Double quote. However, despite promising statements from Grahame-Smith, Ryder and Burton in the years following, the project remained unmade and was ultimately shelved for good in 2019. This changed in early 2022 when Brad Pitt's company Plan B Entertainment announced that Beetlejuice 2 was back from the dead. Not long after, Burton teased his return, with the project scheduled to start filming in summer 2023. At the time of writing, little is known about what the finalized plot of Beetlejuice 2 will be and whether or not it will incorporate any elements of previous incarnations. As per a Deadline report published in February 2022, its script remains unwritten. With the plot of Beetlejuice 2 buried deeper than a long-forgotten crypt, it's hard to speculate as to who will star in this long-overdue sequel. In fact, with no official announcements as to who is writing the film's screenplay or which stars are even attached to appear, it's difficult to say anything for sure about Burton's return to the character. That said, there'd be no Beetlejuice 2 without Beetlejuice himself, so it's likely a safe bet that Keaton will return to star, and considering previous statements praising his partnership with Burton, it's unlikely that he'd get back into that familiar pinstripe suit for anyone other than the film's original director. Considering Ryder has already professed her fondness for Lydia in previous interviews, it's hopeful that she will return too. Meanwhile, the star of Burton's latest TV series Project Wednesday, Jenna Ortega, is heavily rumored to make an appearance, although this is not yet confirmed. According to The Hollywood Reporter, it's suggested that Ortega would play the daughter of Ryder's Lydia. Apart from these rumors, we don't have any solid information as to who will be joining the cast or returning from Burton's original movie, but with the film currently in production, hopefully, all that will change soon enough. Sadly, with the film still in its early days of production, there's no trailer available for Beetlejuice 2. Original Beetlejuice is available to buy or rent on VOD.